this picture very carefully. In this picture, can you point out the elephants standing among the grasses? Well, this is one elephant, and here we have another elephant. I'm sure most of you were not able to point out these elephants standing among the grasses in one go. This is because the grasses growing in this region are very tall. In fact, these tall grasses are the predominant vegetation of tropical grasslands. So as mentioned just now, tall grasses are the predominant vegetation of tropical grasslands. These grasses are indeed very tall and they grow up to a height of 3 to 4 meters approximately. These tall grasses are known as elephant grasses because large animals like elephants can stand among them without being noticed. So due to this reason, these tall grasses are also known as elephant grasses. Let us now explore more about the vegetation of tropical grasslands. As discussed in our previous lesson, tropical grasslands do not get enough rain. As a result, this biome does not support growth of tall trees. So unlike equatorial region, this biome is not densely covered with trees. Instead, the vegetation is characterized by tall grasses and very few short trees. These trees have adapted themselves to arid climatic conditions and drought. They shed their leaves especially in dry season to prevent loss of water through transpiration. Some thorny bushes also grow in this biome. I'm sure most of you use glue sticks or gum in your craft classes. Do you know adhesive or gum is a plant product? Can you name the plant from which gum is obtained? Well, gum is obtained from the sap of acacia tree. Now, acacia tree is a native tree of tropical grasslands. Apart from this tree, many other trees also grow in this biome. They are eucalyptus, tamarind and baobabs. Well, if you remember, we have already discussed about baobabs in our previous lesson. We discussed that these trees have swollen trunks which enable them to absorb water so that they can survive and flourish during dry season. So these are some of the important trees that grow in tropical grasslands. They are acacia tree, eucalyptus tree, tamarind and baobabs. However, these trees are present in few numbers and they are mostly scattered across the biome. As a result, the vegetation of tropical grasslands is sparse and scanty. Now, let me ask you a question. Can you name the plant from which gum is obtained? Is it eucalyptus, baobab, acacia or tamarind? What do you think? Well, the correct answer is acacia. Acacia is the tree from which gum is obtained. Owing to scarce vegetation and dry climatic conditions, tropical grasslands does not provide favorable conditions for human beings to live in. As a result, this biome is thinly or sparsely populated. This region is mostly inhabited by tribal people. Some of the important tribes of savanna grasslands are Maasai and Hausa. These tribal people mostly live nomadic life and they roam here and there in search of water and pastures. Let us now know about the occupations of these people. Since vegetation is scarce and climate is dry, so tropical grasslands mostly serve as farmlands. So traditionally, men living in tropical grasslands practice cattle rearing and livestock farming. The farms where animals are domesticated and reared are known as ranches. Thus, cattle rearing is the main occupation of people living in tropical grasslands. The farm animals mostly include cows and buffaloes. These animals are reared for milk, meat, skin, etc. Now, apart from cattle rearing, some plantation crops are also grown in tropical grasslands. In this map, we can see the plantation crops that are grown in the tropical grasslands of South America. The crops that are cultivated in this region mostly include cotton, sugarcane and tobacco. So these are some of the important plantation crops that are grown in the tropical grasslands of South America. Apart from South America, some plantation crops are also grown in the tropical grasslands of Africa. The crops that are grown in this region are groundnut, millets and maize. Now if you remember, we know that apart from South America and Africa, tropical grasslands are also spread in the northern parts of Australia. Now in the country of Australia, cattle rearing is more dominant. Thus, we can conclude that the main occupations of people living in tropical grasslands are cattle rearing and agriculture. Now here we have a summary slide on tropical grasslands. As discussed in our previous lesson, tropical grasslands are located on both the sides of the equator between 10 degree to 20 degree latitudes. Tropical grassland, this biome experiences southern type of climate and it comprises of 3 distinct seasons: cold dry winter, warm dry summer and warm wet summer. Also, this region experiences rain for a very short period and dry spell lingers for maximum part of the year. In today's lesson, we discussed about the vegetation and human adaptations of tropical grasslands. I mentioned that the vegetation of tropical grasslands is scarce and it mostly includes tall grasses and scattered trees. Now, owing to sparse vegetation and dry climatic conditions, the population density of this biome is very low. It is mostly inhabited by nomadic tribes who practice cattle rearing as well as agriculture. So this brings us to the end of today's discussion on tropical grasslands. In our next video, we will discuss about another biome, that is tropical deserts. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. You can also register for free at DeltaStep.com or download the DeltaStep app to learn one-to-one with our amazing teachers or to get access to our 5,000 amazing videos as per your school syllabus. Master each topic with our adaptive practice technology. Get million-plus questions with step-by-step solutions and unlimited mock tests. Get all your doubt resolved instantly. Learn via games and win amazing prizes like PlayStations and iPads. So at DeltaStep, learning is not just fun and easy, but it's rewarding too. So register for free now.